Hello everyone from BlueHawk88, and I just thought I'd make a video about my layering system. I believe layering is very important for my hiking, and layering is like for you to have fun. If you're not layered right, you're gonna get too hot and you're not gonna have fun. And if you're not having fun, you won't hike no more. Okay, so first thing you want is your base layer. So everyone probably knows what layers are, but so this goes underneath the pants, okay? And then I have a t-shirt and then a baseball hat. Now I also have multiple versions. So if it gets even warmer, then I have a merino here that I can put on in the wintertime. So I would replace my t-shirt here for the merino in the wintertime. You know, you don't need to wear too much under your base layer. So just as long as something's really tight on your skin. So this is fairly tight on my skin. So is my t-shirt. Now the next layer. Next layer is my R2 Patagonia. This is going to be an R2, so it's going to be, the R1 is not very water resistant, but the R2 is more water resistant and wind resistant. So this is perfect for active wear. So if you're hiking with a heavy, like 20 pounds on your back, excuse me, you're going to be sweating. So the only way to control sweat is to wear less, but to stay warm and dry. So with this, I'm able to do my hikes and wear the pack and get sweaty. And with this, so this will be getting all sweaty. And then it transfers to this. And then this quickly wicks it off my back and lets a lot of airflow. And with my bottoms, I have a pair of North Face. I'm not too sure what style these ones, but these are definitely strong pants. And they got the zip off here, so they're water resistant, not waterproof. Nothing's waterproof. So those are my North Face pants. And then I use a set of Smart Wool. So I find the merino wool socks are key. If you're not using merino socks, you're going to have a lot of issues with stinky feet and overheating and blisters and not a lot of fun stuff. So these are actually form-fitting almost. So they actually have these different cuts in it to help you for it to fit your foot. So it's almost form-fitting. And then with that right there, that is what I would hike with. This and this. Now I would never put this on when I'm hiking if I don't have to. I would just wear my t-shirts. But when it gets colder, then yeah. And same with the pants. I would probably put the bottoms on. And then if it gets wet, I switch to the Arc'teryx Beta LT. And so this is an ultralight Gore-Tex shell. So we got the Gore-Tex here. Ultra Gore-Tex shell with my North Face pants. And with those together, I'm able to control my water. Big time with water in Vancouver because I hike in British Columbia. And so BC is going to have a lot of water. So definitely that's what I'll be using for the rain. Now for my feet, if it ain't too wet, I use my Lone Peak 5s with the 12.5s. They got the nice big wide toe box. You can see they're pretty dirty. And I've worn the crap out of them. So yeah, I gotta replace these up soon. I mean, I got a bit of wear on them still. But replace those. I also use Dirty Girl Gaiters. So these are great. For $20, you protect your shoes and your socks from getting in your shoes. I mean, for $20, they're just really light. They don't weigh anything. And it protects your shoes and your socks. Now in the wintertime, switch over to a more aggressive boot. So these are definitely the Gore-Tex boots, the winter boots. And that's what you'll be wearing in snow and mud. You can put the cleats on there. A lot easier to put cleats on those big boys. Now another thing is I also carry with me in my layering system my camp jacket. So this, when you get to camp, you put this over this. You do not, I tell you, do not want to hike in this. This is not for hiking. This is just for keeping you warm at camp, because this is down. This is not synthetic. So as a down jacket, you cannot walk in this. You don't want to wear this when it's wet or raining. So this is, I keep this in a waterproof bag until I get to camp, and then I wear this in my tent to stay warm. Same with this, you know, and this, right? So these things you want to keep dry. So if you're going to walk a little bit and not get wet, perfect. If you're going to sweat, do not wear this. This is not for sweat. This is not for rain. So this is a camp jacket. So if you're like, this is activewear. So this is your shell, which is an active layer. So you can exercise and use this. So to stay warm, when you get to somewhere where you got to eat your lunch, do not take this off. Just pull this out and put this on over this. And this way, when you're not going to have to get cold, you don't have to take any layers off. When you have to go, you just take this off and this is still on. So it's just a quick way to stay warm. So again, that is my my bases. So t-shirt, it gets colder, I put on this puppy. Put this puppy if it gets even colder on. I always have my shoes. I mean, I always got my pants and socks on. When it rains, I'll put my Arc'teryx on, and then I'll put my pants on if it gets even wetter. This I can wear wet, but I prefer not to. This do not get wet. It's only for at camp. These are wet boots, so if it's a lot of snow and slush, I'll put these on. So that's a basic starter set for safety in the woods and camping and hiking. All right, thank you for watching from Blue Hawk 88.